Welcome back to Fox 9 Morning News.
Welcome back. The go-to drug for ovarian cancer treatment is in short supply right now. Ovarian cancer is typically treated with carboplatin and cisplatin, and they are both in extremely short supply. These drugs also treat many different types of cancer, including lung and testicular cancer. So joining me now, this is a very important topic. Joining me now is Minnesota Ovarian Cancer Alliance board member and cancer survivor herself, Kate Hunt. Thank you so much for joining us. This impacts a lot of people.
Yes, thank you so much for having me here today.
Talk to us about what is the reason for the shortage. What's behind this?
Yeah, so the shortages of cisplatin and carboplatin are, it's a complex issue, and it's a worldwide issue as well. The American Cancer Society attributes several factors to this, and so one is the expanded demand for the drugs. Another is that there's a supply shortage in terms of the ingredients to make the drugs. There's lower capacity for manufacturing, and then there's a low profit margin. So there's really kind of not a lot of fiscal incentive to solve this problem.
And while these might be the go-to, these are kind of the first choice that some doctors might be wanting to use to treat their patients, there's other options available. But talk about how that's impacting some patients when you hear from your doctor, you've been through this, you want the first choice, right? You want the doctors the top of their list, and what kind of ripple effect this is having.
Yeah, absolutely. Carboplatin and cisplatin really are the standard of care chemotherapies for the treatment of ovarian cancer, and they're proven to be most effective. So having alternative options is not ideal. We don't know how effective those are, and what we are seeing is that they are resulting in more severe side effects like nerve pain and nausea.
Oh, wow. And what, I mean, I imagine some anxiety as well with patients if they have to go navigating with other options?
Absolutely. I think it's very anxiety inducing to have been diagnosed with ovarian cancer or any other type of cancer and then be told that you may not be able to have access to the life-saving treatments that are traditionally available to you. And no cancer patient should go through that, should have to wonder if they're going to receive those treatments.
And navigating some of this is not that they're not in supply at all. They're in short supply, meaning some providers, some of the bigger health systems might have these drugs and others may not. Talk a little bit about how that is working.
Absolutely. So larger hospitals that treat more cancer patients traditionally have larger supplies, and they might have more frequent shipments also of these than local general smaller hospitals. But oncologists really are faced with a very difficult decision right now, and they're being forced to reduce dosages in some situations. So where 100% is the optimal dosage, then maybe they're giving 80%. They're also being forced to delay dosages. So usually maybe at 3 weeks they get these dosages, maybe it's 4 to 5 weeks now. And some patients are being offered alternative therapies entirely, which again we kind of talked about is really not ideal for a number of reasons.
What, I guess, advice would you have for people that are kind of, or is there a timeline for when this problem will heal?
Yeah, that's a great question. It's so complex. The FDA has approved temporary importation of foreign approved versions of cisplatin, and they're considering doing the same for carboplatin. But we don't know when these therapies are going to be available. It could be several months.
All right. Well, Kate Hunt, keep us posted. We appreciate it, and your efforts and things with MOCA, we really appreciate it, and glad you're doing well with
Thank
your
you
own
so
health.
much.
So much.
Yeah, I appreciate it.